August 24th is quite an important date. First of all, it's the birthday of Vince McMahon and will forever be remembered as the day that the words global grapefruit average was irreversibly changed. Second of all, it's the birthday of Funaki, so that must have been a lovely few shared birthdays in Stamford. Third, and definitely least important, as of 24th of August 2017, I am a 30-year-old man. This hasn't really affected me too much. I've got to get out of here! I've got to get out! I don't want to do this anymore!
No, the whip said you'll take your child!
I don't want to do this! Right, sorry, where was I? Oh, that's right, I was getting out of here! I don't want to
we've been through this!
I can't make any more videos! Right, sorry, I am fine now. So most wrestlers hit their prime at some point in their 30s. Some talented, godless can't wait that long. Honourable mention, Io Shirai, the genius of the sky. She would definitely make the list, but for a neck injury that's going to sideline her for a while as she recuperates, that'll lessen her stardom ever so slightly, but damn, she was close. I'm Adam from WhatCulture.com, and here are the 10 best wrestlers under 30 in the world today. Number 10, Hiromu Takahashi. The 27-year-old time bomb is one of the most charismatic characters in all of New Japan Pro Wrestling. How charismatic is he? He got a stuffed cat called Daryl more over than most actual wrestlers in WWE. Here's Daryl at Disney World. He's a good cat. Seriously though, despite all the cats and the silly thing he does with his tongue, Takahashi is pure lightning in the ring. His feud with Dragon Lee in CMLL is definitely worth hunting down, as well as his IWGP Junior Heavyweight title matches with Kushida in New Japan. He's quick, precise, with a devastating moveset, and his eccentricities round him off as one of the hottest rising stars in Japanese wrestling. Number 9, Sasha Banks. The boss is 25, and if you need me, I'll be taking a nice long bath with my good friends Melancholy and Timmy the Toaster. While babyface Banks on the main roster has lost a bit of her stamping on your head until you're dead intensity that she had in NXT, there's simply no denying that Banks is the MVP of WWE's women's division right now. Normally we praise Charlotte over Sasha, but look at her track record. Unlike some of her cohorts who struggle to pull a good match out of certain partners, Sasha Banks seems to have fantastic chemistry with everyone. Sasha's got the best matches out of Bayley, Charlotte, Becky, Nia Jax, and Alexa Bliss. Every single one of those key players in the women's division has done their best work with the boss. That's not an accident. Sasha just has something, an intensity, a daredevilry that raises the temperature of every match she touches, and she's 25. Number 8, Zack Sabre Jr. At 29 years of age, Zack Sabre Jr. only just makes the list, but while he's here, he's going to break your shoulder blades and then penalty kick your head off. Sabre Jr. isn't built like your average wrestler, but his super lean frame belies an unbelievable flexibility and peerless technical acumen. To put it in layman's terms, he's got 1,000 ways to make you tap the out. Zack Sabre Jr. put on a series of clinics in this year's G1 Climax tournament. Before that, he made it to the semis of the Cruiserweight Classic, and he's picked up championship gold wherever he's gone. While his matches sometimes have a deliberate pace that may not be to everybody's liking, few can deny that he's earned his numerous accolades, including 3 straight Wrestling Observer Awards for Best Technical Wrestler of the Year. Number 7, Adam Cole, baby! Further proof, if proof be needed, that Adams are the best things in wrestling. All eyes are on Adam Cole right now, having spent the last 8 years tearing it up in primarily Ring of Honor, becoming the first ever 3-time ROH World Champion that time. Cole is WWE bound, and all eyes will be on the TakeOver Brooklyn crowd to see if Cole's cheeky little face makes it on camera. Adam Cole has a fantastic look, a crunchy moveset, and most of all, people just really f***ing like Adam Cole. His persona is endlessly likable, managing to get people behind someone who screams his own name and then the word baby. Can you imagine if Adam Pacitti did that? He wouldn't be as over. After graduating from Bullet Club, wrestling's coolest fraternity, Cole is ready to set WWE on fire. Number 6, Ricochet. I'm convinced Ricochet is fictional. He can't be real. Real people aren't able to do things with the grace and acrobatic precision that he has. He's like an anime character that escaped into the real world. Ricochet, or King Ricochet, or Prince Puma, depending on how saucy you're feeling, is an actual physical genius who, despite not yet working for WWE, has created a global brand of wrestling excellence. He does all the flippy whippy bippies, and he does them all really well against fellow aeronauts like Will Ospreay, or against brawlers like Drew Galloway, or against hulking monsters like Keith Lee. Number 5, Tyler Bate. Sasha Banks is 25, Tyler Bate is 20. There isn't enough sobbing in the f***ing world. As one half of Moustache Mountain, 1/3 of British Strong Style, and the first ever winner of the WWE UK Championship, Tyler Bate has already achieved more in 2 decades than most wrestlers manage in 3. For anyone who's unfamiliar with his work and wants to see what all the fuss is about, watch his and Pete Dunne's legit Match of the Year candidate at NXT TakeOver Chicago. The amount of charisma, ring presence, and sheer bloody work rate that Bate exhibits is just bloody disgusting. How dare you? How dare you, Tyler? Number 4, Will Ospreay. The aerial assassin Will Ospreay is a star that started out fairly bright, got quite a bit brighter, and is now uncomfortably bright. Can you just, Will, Can you just calm down? No offense to Sabre, but Ospreay is just a human highlight reel, the living, breathing embodiment of everything that wrestling gifts stand for. He's a mere 24, but has already carved out a legacy of backflips in his global career. Not only is he the first British-born Best of the Super Juniors, but as he loves to tell you in his promos, he's the youngest ever Best of the Super Juniors. Even though he's not even 25, he's become something of an ambassador to the craft, traveling the world and putting promotions on the map with his uniquely exciting near-balletic offense. Number 3, Kairi Hojo. It's a crushing shame that Io Shirai isn't going to be in the Mae Young Classic, but her Stardom pal Kairi Hojo sure the will, and she could just about run away with the whole thing. She's been described by Dave Meltzer as one of the best wrestlers in the world, and genuinely, who the f*** am I to argue? The Pirate Princess has the best elbow drop in the history of wrestling. You goddamn heard me. She's hugely athletic, devastatingly hard-hitting, and at only 28, she's still got the best years of her career ahead of her. She signed to a 3-year deal with WWE, changed her name to Kairi Sane, and honestly, the sky is the limit for her. Also, and this bears repeating, she dresses like a pirate, and that's brilliant. Number 2, Pete Dunne. Few wrestlers seem more earmarked for superstardom than Pete Dunne. He was given the most spotlight going into the WWE UK tournament. Triple H is very clearly a big fan, and he's currently dual-wielding the Progress and WWE UK championships. The man with the most vicious bite in the business has been producing nothing but gold in the ring for the last few years. His high-profile NXT matches with Tyler Bate, Trent Seven, and Mark Andrews have all been stellar, but what sets Dunne apart from those three is his really strong look and character work. He does a wonderful job of being a nasty little bastard, and his moveset complements that persona perfectly. He's pretty much a total package on arrival in WWE, and he's only 23 goddamn years of age. And number 1, Kazuchika Okada. It's not right. It's just not. Kazuchika Okada is the ace of New Japan Pro Wrestling and one of the most acclaimed wrestlers in not only his generation, but in the history of a company that produces in-ring brilliance on the reg, and he's 29. He's in his 20s. Now, I know that the Wrestling Observer isn't the be-all and end-all of wrestling criticism, but Okada has, in his career, in his f***ing 20s, remember, 5 5-star matches, 2 6-star matches, and 1 6.25-star match on his CV, and he's 29. I genuinely don't have time to list all the things that he's good at, because I'll be here until I'm 40. He just keeps putting on the best match of the year, just all the time, and I have to go. I can't.
You there, do you want to prove you're a wrestling smartass? Then answer me this. Who was the first Alliance Invader to win a championship in the Invasion storyline? It was Mike Awesome. It was the Hardcore Championship. Did you get it? I don't care. To test yourself and whatever friends you might have, buy the new What Culture Wrestling trivia game available at shop.whatculture.com.